What's good, y'all? Welcome back to episode 12 of this show. UNC,
UNC.
aka Unnecessary Commentary, aka UNC with Friends, aka. No, I'm just playing.
I was gonna say,
What?
how?
I was
What
like,
else
there's
can you
more?
say?
How's your day?
My name is kind of stressful.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
so was mine.
You already know why.
I think I've had like the slowest, most relaxing day in a while actually.
Wow, that sounds nice.
I
Today was
literally
I wish.
I literally just spent the whole day doing my nails and that was it.
They look
Wow.
nice.
They
You did
do.
a great
Nice,
job.
I'm very proud of them.
Mhm.
You watch enough Instagram videos, you know how to do something.
Mm-hmm.
I do my nails. My nails not done, see it.
Oh, Lord.
Ooh.
Ooh. Jay, anytime you got a job up here in the high desert, let me hook you up.
Please.
I don't think you should have just voluntarily showed your nails like that, Jay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I'll do it again.
Oh.
She did it for a second time.
I wasn't expecting it to come back.
My day was cool. I'm having kind of a bad hair day today. For all my people with locks out there, y'all know about this ACV rinse. So I detoxed my hair a couple of days ago. And so a whole bunch of dirt and stuff came out of my hair.
Jay,
And so
as someone who's heard this story, can you explain to everyone your creation real quick? I just want the group to be aware of what you use to detox your hair with.
Wait,
God.
what?
No, I don't know if I want to know.
Okay,
Oh,
so
Lord. What did you do?
Oh.
they call it an ACB rinse, right? So you're supposed to use apple cider vinegar, baking soda, water, of course, and like essential oils and stuff like that. Whatever you want to use.
Mm-hmm.
So I did that, but I didn't have a certain ingredient. I didn't have apple cider vinegar. I had a regular vinegar, so I used that, baking soda, and my essential oils.
What
No.
did you add to the
It didn't
vinegar,
sound
Jay?
That sounded like toxic.
So, because I have apple cider vinegar, I used apple juice and I put it in the mixture.
Are you serious?
She is.
Jay.
She is. And I lost my mind. She was telling me this like right before we started, and I was like, "Gee, why?" But she was so serious, and I was like, "You know what? I'll just bring it up later on how we got to that point."
So you thought it was a good idea to put apple juice
Jay.
with some vinegar. That does not make apple cider vinegar. Jay.
Yeah, I know that, but at least it was like it had potential to be apple cider vinegar.
That was so
No,
disgusting. I had to just turn my camera off and mute myself. I was disgusted.
Well, it's for your hair. It's
But
for
Jay, but Jay,
locks.
Jay.
but like
Apple
Jay, did
juice.
you use the natural apple juice, or was it just like every store bought apple juice with like tons of amounts of sugar that you just put into your hair
I
with some
know.
vinegar? You can't
It's-
do.
It was Stater Brothers apple concentrate.
Oh yeah, that's
was a-
like makes it so much better.
Jay, you could have just went to the store and got apple cider vinegar.
Yeah.
Well, you're over there at Stater Brothers getting apple juice.
Is
No.
your hair okay?
Yeah, my hair is fine. My hair is actually really clean and it's really soft. That's what it does. It detoxes your hair and it gets all that. Because I have locks, so I have stuff deep inside my lock that I need to like get out. So I have to soak my hair like 30
But
minutes.
now you've added apple juice
I didn't
deep
add that much
inside
apple
your
juice.
lock. Okay, but Jay, the reason most people use apple cider vinegar on their hair is because it's a softer vinegar to use. If you don't have that and you just have regular vinegar, it's still fine to use on your hair without the addition of some apple anything.
Yes.
It's basically just needs the chemical reaction with the baking soda to clean. So there was no reason at all
You didn't have to add anything
juice.
apple, Jay.
But here's my thing.
Oh,
The results came out perfect, so it did.
I don't think they did.
I look so disappointed.
It's just, Jay, it's just fascinating how your mind works sometimes. You know, like you didn't want to Google it, like alternatives to apple cider vinegar.
Yeah, you should do that.
Your
That's
thing
what I
was just,
did.
I have vinegar and I have apple juice concentrate from Stater Brothers, and those two will make this highly processed and fermented product of apple cider vinegar.
Wait, you said you looked it up, right? Did you see anything that said apple juice?
We'll go to the next topic. I want to talk about
Well, thank you for letting me share that with our friends, Jay. I had fun bringing that topic back up.
I did not like that.
I just gotta say, apple juice and apple cider are two completely different things. So I don't know how you thought apple juice was a great substitute.
Okay, I just thought because it had apple in it.
Yeah, I figured.
It was
Jay, we're not saying we don't see how you could come to this conclusion.
Oh,
because it's a sweeter vinegar that has the word apple in it.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It's just, even with that piece of knowledge, I feel like everyone else in the world is already aware that it's not just vinegar and apple juice, though.
Listeners, if you feel my pain and my struggle,
what?
leave me a comment.
No.
Don't leave her no comment. Show no support.
It made sense to me I actually did it twice. I had to do two rinses, but
you what?
Yeah.
You did it twice?
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna go right past.
She did.
You know, there's a saying, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Jay, how you fool yourself twice?
Both of them was shame on me. Okay,
it was working.
Huh?
It was working.
How? How you know it was working, Jay?
One, Jay, you can't just naturally say that it was working because you had let a significant amount of time pass. Yeah. So I feel like anything of a strong cleaning substance would have had a great effect, even with the hindrance of some apple juice, don't you?
I just put it in because it had apple in it, to be honest. I thought it'll make some sort of a difference.
Okay.
I don't know what to say to that. I
don't know either.
I got on tonight and I was just not thinking that I was going to hear what I'm hearing right now. I know to expect the unexpected every single time.
Yeah.
But this time just didn't see it coming at all.
Yeah, it was a little past that limit that you set on yourself for the unexpected. It just surpassed it just a little bit.
That's
just the true unexpected is something you could never prepare yourself for.
Yeah, because I was baffled at the fact that you use apple juice. I was even more baffled at the fact that your explanation was so accurate to what I thought your explanation was going to be. That's why you use apple juice.
Because it had apple in it. She thought it was going to be cool.
Oh,
it's going to be fine. Man. Jay, please.
So you think grape juice and grape soda is the same?
Oh, no, it's not.
No, you obviously just take
No, Jay,
Grape
no, you
juice.
can't do
Oh
that. Look,
my god.
just take
Jeez.
grape juice and add some club soda, and you automatically have grape soda.
Yeah.
Right, Jay?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like the same thing.
okay, I'll
I
turn
don't know.
next.
I
I
don't think
can't
it's
do
the
it.
same.
I can't.
Okay, so let's move on to the next
Jay, this is
topic
the
because
Yes.
this is
Just know that we love you, Jay. It's moments like
insanity.
this that really remind me how much I just have to love you for being you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm gonna tell my mom about
No,
this apple juice
please,
story.
no.
I know. I
You
told
and
my mom too. This is
You and
gonna
my
be
all the
good
mothers
story.
gotta hear
yeah,
about
Jay,
this.
you already know I gotta tell my family.
No. You know, I kind of worry for my future kids.
Jay,
So
moving
we
on.
worry for them too.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Do not want to come by your house to use your bathroom and see that you got apple juice and vinegar in your shower to wash your head. Because I'm gonna lose it.
Nah, this sounded like a kitchen sink project to me.
Yeah,
Man,
probably.
it was definitely the
It sounded
science
like
fair
one of-
project.
Yeah.
Mm.
One of Paris's experiments type thing.
Oh, it definitely is one of Paris experiments.
Mm-hmm.
oh goodness.
I low key
now,
could
Jay.
see this in like an 8th grade science fair,
Mm-hmm.
but it'd be from that one kid you knew was gonna be from. It's like
Yeah.
how to create apple cider vinegar. Take apple juice concentrate and vinegar.
You can't use any kind of apple juice, so.
So how did they make it then?
Jay, look it up.
I know
we
it's not
don't
apple
have
juice.
time to discuss that right now. We
Okay.
have
But I'm
other
pretty sure it's not
topics.
apple juice.
It's not apple juice.
Okay.
Because you know, in the name, it kind of gives apple cider. I would believe apple cider is involved before I believe apple juice is involved.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it anymore. So the next topic is what if your friend or best friend started dating your ex?
Nope.
No.
You're fired. No, I'm joking.
No, would you guys still be friends, or would you like
No.
No.
no?
I
wouldn't
have
trip too much.
questions.
Go ahead.
Is it a girlfriend or like a guy friend to me?
Huh?
I guess it wouldn't matter. Like either one, right?
Wait, could you explain, Ari?
Because
Yeah.
if the person is my ex, but we're still friends type thing, and if he's pursuing my friend, that's one thing.
Oh.
Where if it's my girlfriend is pursuing just a man who is specifically an ex to me,
Mhm.
that's a whole different dynamic as well. So which
Start
one
with
are
the
we
sec-
dealing
The
with?
second one first.
So my friend is trying to go after a guy
Your
I've
ex.
already.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the question is, it started dating your ex, so they're already like dating.
Mm-hmm.
Did we talk about it before they started dating, or did she just pop up with him at like
Okay.
a party somewhere?
Okay,
Yeah,
I
I'm
got
just
I
surprised.
got a question.
Mm.
How long after the breakup
That
did they
too.
start dating?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
That's a
good one,
important.
too.
Grieving
to say.
period of me
I'm about to say.
before we jumped out there.
Okay.
So say you and your ex broke up, and then your best friend started dating your ex to like a month or two afterwards.
No.
Yeah, no.
No.
That's too quick.
That's for
That's
me.
too
Because I would feel like, sorry, okay, you go ahead.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say that I was raised that basically if your best friend goes after a dude and breaks up with him, that whole man is like off limits to you. That's
Girl
how
code.
I was
Exactly.
raised. So
Girl
I'm just
code.
like, that
Same.
man, why would I even look at him? I'm like, oh, he's ugly. Why would I want that? And then I go away.
Yeah. Because then I also feel like you're dating him after like a month or two after we broke up. I feel like you was
You
into
was
him the
doing this
whole time
before.
we were together.
I want to look at
Your
you like
feelings
you're the
did not
reason
pump
why
up,
we broke up.
a
Yeah.
month ago. Like they've
Yeah.
been there for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And were you part of the reason that me and him are no longer together?
Exactly.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
No,
So
But
it's a
personally,
no
I
from
don't
me.
know. I don't think I don't think I'm the type of person that would fully restrict my friend from dating my ex.
It
But
depends on how
my
long.
thing is just like, how self-aware are you as my friend? Because obviously there's a reason why I broke up with the man,
Mm-hmm.
type thing.
Mhm.
And because I saw there was an issue. So if that issue is like a personality flaw that he has and you're like, I'm completely fine with that, then I have to be more concerned about you.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
What if she tells you?
No.
What if she tells you all the things, saying, "Oh, he does this, he does that,"
No.
all these red
It's
flags, and then 2 months later he
mm-mm.
starts dating him. She starts dating him.
She's not my friend.
Yeah, that's not
She
my
was
friend
Who
then.
are you? I don't know
seeds.
you anymore.
She
That's
was
that.
planting seeds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, how long do you think?
I feel like are you trying to make this person like purposely a malicious friend, Jay?
Because I mean, we're painting them as malicious real quick.
Yeah, I was like, this is like,
Yeah.
she ain't never been my friend. She always been around to backstab me.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'll
Like
break up. She was
how
like, I
long
was
would
waiting for this
y'all
moment.
how long would you guys allow it though? Like if let's say like it was like it's been years, would y'all
See, but I feel like it has to deal with why we broke up. I would have to clarify that because
mm-hmm.
again, if I was breaking up with him because he had like some anger issues or something like
Mhm.
that, then no, I wouldn't. Just as a friend, I would not want you dating someone like that. Whereas if it was like
Mhm.
what we discussed before, if I just realized, he's better as a friend to me, and I know that their personalities would probably get along better than if it wasn't a month later, I wouldn't mind that if I
Mhm.
could see why she would be happier with him than I am. But again, if it was like, if he was like being shady, then no, I don't. Even if I wasn't with you personally, I would never want my friend to be with a shady person. So why would you want to be with a shady person? Because if you're my friend, obviously I'd have talked about this before I even broke up with him. We should have had this discussion about why he ain't no good, and you should have supported me in my decision to break up with him.
Well, she supported all right.
Mm-hmm.
So she could
Yeah.
come in and take him.
snatch him up. Yeah.
But see, if she's that type of a malicious person, then low key, you can be with the shady guy too. You just can't be my friend as well. I can't be part of that.
That's my
Either
thing.
of that.
Because I feel like you're just
Mhm.
already malicious if you're going after the person I was just with, You're just already malicious. It's like,
Is there
So-
something she
Yeah.
could ever say that would not make you feel like she was being malicious if it was like a month later?
no. What can she say?
She
No.
could pull it. I didn't mean to. It just happened. We started talking
Nope.
one day.
Are you kidding me? That's your
Mm-mm.
examples?
I don't know. I ain't this type of friend.
That's not a good explanation. That it's not. It's nothing you could really
Because
say.
personally, I feel like almost all of my friends' exes, no, I would never want to date them because I didn't already heard your problems from her. I know I don't want to
Yeah.
be with you.
But like even if like I knew about like things he was doing, even if he wasn't like a bad person, they just fell out of love or something like that. Me as a friend, I still wouldn't try to pursue him because I'm like, that's my
Mm-mm.
friend's ex. Like now I look at you should look at him like as just the bro or something like that now
Mm-hmm.
than a potential mate. No.
Sorry.
No. Like I feel like it's like
That's
even
deep.
if
Oh, say
can
that
y'all hear
again?
me?
Yeah,
Say
now
again.
we can hear you.
Oh, okay. So I feel like there's just no way that she could at any point say, "Oh, I'm dating your ex," even if it's years down the road, because I'm like, but there's plenty of dudes out there, and you still like, I'm going after him though. So I'm still like, no.
Yeah.
See, but then what if it's like you're already off and married with somebody else, and then she's like, "Hey, remember so and so from this many years ago? We just happened to be talking."
I'm gonna feel weird about her.
Yeah, it's still kind of, it'll still feel weird. Yeah.
Well, I'll speak for myself. If it's a month or two after we broke up, I definitely side eye him. Mainly because that's too short of amount of time.
You
one of your boys going after your girl. That's kind of weird.
No, like what I was speaking figuratively.
Oh,
like in that situation, I would be like, "Oh, okay, word." Like, okay, you suspicious for that because we just broke up. Relationships don't always build that quick. That means that you guys had to potentially be talking to each other when I was with her. Which is one of the reasons, which is one of my pet peeves, is if I'm with you and we have an issue, don't go to somebody else with our problems. We discussed that between us. Nobody else needs to know that. So if you're going to someone else, especially with another dude,
like a lot of girls like to discuss with a lot of people though.
That's fine. However, I don't want us to be having an argument and everything you saying ain't adding up because none of it happened. And then I find out you was talking to other people because that's going to piss me off because you have this ideology that came out of the blue off of no evidence. So now we're arguing over something dumb because you just got speculations because you listening to your friends. No, eliminate that stress. Anyways, in that situation.
Yeah, I'm like, what are you talking about?
No, like sometimes people they talk to other people and it influences how they view the person they're dating. And so they could start an argument or have a whole conversation off of some nonsense and you like, where did this come from?
So your thing is like if you did something and then your girl got irritated and she went and told like 3 of her girls and they're like, "Oh, you need to do this, this, and this when you talk to him the next time." And then she started trying to have an argument with you based off of what her friend said is your issue.
Yeah.
Oh, that's different.
Okay, yeah, that's a whole different topic.
Roman, I gotta tell you, I do that with my friends all the time.
I was like, but that's what I meant. That's what I said. I was like, a lot of girls do that all the time though.
But I mean,
it's a common
stressful.
She also has to have good friends too, because I know that my friends, if I tell them something, they're not going to give me some off the wall crazy advice. They're going to give me like, okay, let's be grounded, do this and this and this, be calm. Maybe this is what it is. See it from his perspective, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I know that my friends aren't going to give me something crazy that's going to sabotage the relationship. So that's why I'm like, yeah, I talk to my friends all the time and I don't care.
I do too. It's a girl thing.
I'm just saying I don't feel like it's realistic to make that a restriction in a relationship because again, females are very vocal with other females.
This I know.
And that's basically how we build like our community of trust. Is we're going to discuss things we feel need to be discussed with other females who have similar or different perspectives to give us more insight onto a situation.
Yeah.
We're not just going to keep that to ourselves and only discuss it with the guy we're having an issue with. At some point, there's going to be another person brought into the mix that we have discussed this topic with if it's bothering us.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as long as it ain't a dude.
Oh yeah, no.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, because that's weird.
Yeah,
but
I couldn't allow that as a restriction because that's slightly inappropriate.
It is.
But yeah, if it's 1 or 2 months, that's an issue for me. If it's been years upon years, like I'm married and I've been moved on, in my honest opinion, bruh, if within that time y'all came in contact with each other, y'all clicked, y'all getting married, hey, good for y'all. Like, I'm not tripping on it because I don't have any attachment to her. It wasn't like we just broke up yesterday. I'm married with my own life. That's your life, dog. However you want to live it is how you want to live it. If, like you guys said earlier, she was like malicious or crazy or something, I'm like, hey, bro, you sure? Last time I checked, she was this, and that, and this. No, yeah, man, I remember we was having a conversation about it, like, she's different, like, she's more chill. And I'm like, all right, bro, I don't want you to go through what I went through. So if everything's cool, then happy for you. And I'm gonna go on about my day. There's a reason for me to feel some type of way about somebody I had a relationship years prior. If I'm married, I moved on. I don't care.
If you've, I feel like for me, if you've allowed enough time for me to know that the feelings any feelings that I would have had towards him are gone, type thing, and you want to bring it up, type thing, because again, I feel like I would have discussed with you why I wanted to start dating him in the first place, and if those are things that you found appealing, type thing, and enough time has passed where I just look at him as a person, not as my ex or as a friend or as we could have been. If there's like no like residual feelings or leftover for me, then yeah, I was like, if you can find happiness with him as a person, that's fine. If it's one of those things where you are trying to plan destroying my relationship with him for yourself, if you're gonna do it for selfish reasons, then I can't approve of that. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna enjoy that. So more than likely I'm gonna probably have a discussion. We're gonna end that type of friendship because I wouldn't want a selfish person like that as my friend.
Right.
Like I'm taking him out of context. If what you're doing shows me like the type of person you are, because those actions say a lot. I'm out here, it's been a month, let me go get him while she's finally over here. That's saying about your personality without him being in the picture. So no, I wouldn't want to be your friend in that context. If everything was done very just calmly and organically, it naturally happened after a long period of time, then I don't think I'd be the type of person to say that he was mine at a certain point in time so he can never be someone else's if they know me. That's just weird to me personally.
Now, what if you told your friend you was interested in a dude and then she swooped in and snatched him from you?
Before I got him?
Yeah.
Not if you
No. That's not cool.
This question is like really like just triggering. It's setting me off.
My fault. That was my.
I feel like sadly you're not too much of a stranger to most of this conversation.
I'm not.
That's the sad thing.
Ooh, my fault.
Nah, it's all right. Like I'm over it, but I'm still like, dang, that really happened, huh? No, she could not. I would be done with that as well. I'd be like, wow.
Me too.
I was interested and you just went cut me right off.
Yeah.
I don't
and she would have had to do that underhandedly, because there's no way that we're still having normal friendship, this and that happened during my day, and I was talking to him and I saw him, to where you swoop in and snatch him. You have to at some point be secretive about you trying to get him. That's not gonna work.
Yeah, that means that behind the scenes you were talking to him and establishing interest.
Yeah.
So
especially because if it's one of those things, because there's ways that this could happen too, because if she's the type of person where I bring him up as like, he was looking kind of good today, and she's like, oh, well, I kind of was looking at him too. That's a whole different type of conversation.
Oh yeah, for sure.
She's not gonna pull that. If it's like, oh, I was looking at him, he looked pretty good today. She's like, oh yeah, well, maybe you should get him. But all of a sudden, you already have him. That's not okay.
No.
Because that tells me that you didn't naturally see an interest in him until I saw interest in him, which means that now we're competing, but you didn't even tell me we're competing because you're supposed to be my friend.
That would make me mad because I know I'm the type of
Yeah.
person who would talk about it with my friend, talk about him, and now like all the times I was talking about him, you was just off sneaking around with him or trying to pursue him while I'm
Were you
talking to you
texting
about
him
him.
during our same conversation?
Exactly.
Oh,
That's why that's that's I just feel really like stabbed in the back with that one. So that would definitely be the end of our friendship.
See, I feel like
For sure.
I'd have a lot of issues with her, but I'd be a little bit thankful because that means I didn't want him in the first place. If he's that type of person, where, because it's one of those things of, if I like him, I feel like I would like a guy who wouldn't just fall at the first signs of attention from another female.
Mm-hmm.
Like I want a guy who's very sure of himself. So even if my friend was trying to get him, if he knows that she's not the person that he would want to be after, if he's able to say no, then that would attract me. If he was like, oh yeah, she was just saying some nice things to me for the past 2 weeks and yeah, we're dating, then it's just like, okay, I don't think we would have went anywhere anyway if you that type of person. Me and her still could never be friends, but him, at least I know that he's not the person I would have ended up with.
Yeah.
No,
I think I would laugh.
You said
If
what?
like I said, I think I would laugh. Like if I told my homeboy I was interested in somebody, and then a week or two after they dating and I see it, I laugh and I look dead at him. And depending on his reaction to that, he's gonna do one or two things. Either it's gonna trigger me, or I'm just gonna walk away and be like, all right, I know where we stand.
Which reaction would trigger you though?
Yeah.
You do like a smirk or something?
If I laugh and he's looking at me, yeah, and he does a smirk, or he starts laughing with me because he thinks it's a joke, I would be like, hey, bro, like, you don't understand. This isn't hey, bro, this is hilarious, dog. Like, man, you real cold for that kind of laugh. This is that. Oh, okay, I see how it is. And you won't hear from me from that moment after. I'll block you entirely. I wouldn't blame her. She more than likely didn't know. And the reason why I say that is because I know how I interact with people. So I wouldn't be pissed off at her. I wouldn't trip too much on that. But with him, most definitely. Because, I mean, I understand how dudes are. Believe me, I do. In a lot of situations, we find out that another dude likes another woman, it becomes a competition. So for that, I'm not tripping too much on it. But for how fast it happened, like, hey, bro, like, yeah, dog, like I think I like her, bro. Hey, bro, I've been working on that for a few weeks, bro. Like, back off. Oh, my fault. Like, that's a different situation. If you already been interested, you've been putting in the work, I could respect that. All right, let me take a step back. I didn't know. But for me to tell you, oh, yeah, bro, you know, I like her. Oh, word, man. Well, I hope it works out. You hit me with that. And then a week later, y'all together. Don't hit me with no, I hope it works out when you know it's working for you. Because then you're going to be pissed at me if she swings my way. And then you're going to be like, man, you knew I was interested. Nah, I didn't. You didn't tell me nothing. So, but I definitely laugh. And I probably just deal with them less. And after I've calmed down from the situation, we probably talk again. But I wouldn't tell them anything after. Because he'd lose my trust.
Right. So what do you mean by it just kind of naturally becomes a competition though?
Like with guys, like if I go to a game night with me and some friends and me and my friend both look at her, we're both interested at that, and we have a conversation, or just we both know each other and we both know like, yeah, bro's probably interested in her. One or two things, either it's a competition or we back up from the situation. Like, I ain't willing to go against my homeboy to get a woman. Like, I know what kind of dude he is. He ain't gonna be too happy off of that. Or I'm not about to go through a competition with my homeboy to get her. Like, I don't even care like that. It's not that deep. But for a lot of times, for men, they're like, nah, like if they're really attracted to the person, they will compete with each other. Now, some dudes, if they're competing and she picks up that they're competing and they realize that she knows it, and instead of her picking, she's allowing the fight to happen. Some dudes is like, yeah, nah, bro, she ain't the one, and they'll both walk away if they're sensible. A lot of dudes, they're not. So they see that situation like, okay, then I'm really about to go all out, and they lose a whole friendship for a woman that they date for 2 weeks and break up with. Like, it's like you lost a lifetime of friendship for 2 weeks. Why? So, but it's all on understanding of who you dealing with. Like, if me and one of my homeboys like somebody, I know how they operate. So either one or two things is gonna happen. Either I'm gonna back off, or they'll back off, or we both back off just subconsciously because we don't want to cause any confrontation. But believe it or not, a lot of dudes do compete for a woman's attention. They do it subtly though. So
I thought that was just in movies.
And movies, they make it more like in the face, so like you understand, oh, okay, they're competing, but it's nothing like that. It's not like, hey, I got the best car, I got the biggest house, I got the best clothes, or it's nothing like that. It's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna invite her into this situation to show her what kind of life she would live if she was with me. Some dudes. Other dudes will try to flaunt their money. Like, I know a guy, we went to a restaurant to eat, and he was flaunting all this money, and he was even giving some of the women some dollars. And we was like, and all the other dudes around were looking at him like he's crazy, because we was like, you thought that was gonna work? Like, what kind of childhood Disney fantasy is this, bro? Like, what? But what made it even more funny is the fact that bro asked all those women who he gave money to for the money back, because he needed that money to pay for his food.
Wow. Yeah.
So he looked stupid. So
don't want money you don't got. Okay.
So in those situations, those who flaunt, we laugh, because it's like because for us, my group of people, we just gonna live our life. We're gonna talk to people. If you interested and I like you, cool. If not, then whatever. I align myself with people who don't have the same taste as me. So they like somebody, I'm like, dang, they ugly. And for them, they're like, okay, cool. That's one less person worried about the person I like. For me, I like somebody, she look basic. Oh, okay, cool. One less person to worry about. I ain't got competition. So a lot of times you dudes just don't have the same taste. Those are the best situations because I don't have to worry about them.
So would you girls like it if you knew guys were competing for you?
No.
I really wouldn't.
I don't
like attention.
That's kind of the reason why they don't say nothing. Like I stated, you won't find out unless someone says something.
Yeah, I've learned that pretty frequently from you, some of you dudes.
Y'all dudes out there.
I'm gonna need to hear this story soon. Maya.
What? Oh,
something you looking confused, like you don't have the messy story around here.
I didn't know what was going on for a second. I was like, whose story?
Yeah, I was gonna say I ain't got no story of that.
And then I'm gonna say this, and then if no one has anything else to say, we could go to the next topic. But y'all heard that, right?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah,
I
a
repeat
little
it.
bit.
I'm gonna say this one last thing, and then we could go on to the next topic if nothing else. No one else has anything to say.
All right.
What is
Sorry.
The disrespect. So, I think for me, I think a situation that would make me pissed off is if I break up with my ex and then my best friend and my ex are like consoling each other. Like he's going to
Oh,
her for
mm-mm.
it?
affirmation and just, help during this difficult time, I guess.
Mm-mm.
And
No.
then next thing you know, she tells me that she has feelings for my
No.
ex now.
No.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
No.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. Throw them
Mm-mm.
away.
I feel like I'd have to ask a lot more questions about the conversation, because if it was more of like him asking her what happened,
Mm.
I could see why he would ask that, and I could see how her telling him like, "Oh, but you're this, this, and this."
Mm.
No, they don't need to have that
No,
conversation.
there's no justification for that
No.
in any way, shape, or form.
They don't need to have that conversation. What do you
Mm,
mean?
Why
Why
are
are you
you
asking
going
her
to
what
them?
happened?
Right?
Well,
Why are you
if she's
going
my
to them
best
about why we
friend,
broke up?
then I feel like if a guy has enough sense to be, if he's confused about the breakup, I feel like he would ask one of my friends.
No, he needs to
not
ask the person he
confused.
broke up with.
Not
Ask
confused.
them.
He's like,
Well,
boo-hoo
then I would
crying,
need more
going through it.
context on how we broke up, because I'm very much the person, once I've said we're done, I'm never going to talk to you, because why would I talk to you? So if he can't get in contact with me, I could see why he might ask her.
No, I think if you need closure, you need to ask the person that you broke up with for why you broke up. You need to ask the friends. Because the friend, yeah, like she is the friend and she may know things about the relationship, but not everything to the point where she can tell you him why.
Mhm.
She's not in the relationship like that. So I feel like to get true closure, you need to talk to the person you were in the relationship with.
I think more
I
like
could just see how that might happen in my type of life situation.
I can kind of see where Aries coming from a little bit, but the
Because
moment
I feel
that
like
friend's like,
I'm the type of person who I could just, if I want to drop you, I will never speak to you. It will be 40 years later, and I'm still kind of like, oh, I could ignore you for the next 5 hours if we in the same room.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on like how angry or like what type of feelings you brought out in me. So I feel like it's very easy for me to have the context of if he doesn't have enough closure, because I suck at explaining myself in emotional situations as well. So if I pull that, then I could see why he would feel the need to be like asking one of my friends, like, hey, like she's not saying anything and I need to know like what happened. So I could see that happening to me.
Mm.
But for those of you guys who have like stable and normal open communication, I feel like that wouldn't be an issue.
I don't know. I think more like if he's like boohoo crying.
You're
Like,
muted, Jay. We can't hear you.
I'm muted.
Oh
She's
no.
Jake
There you
wasn't
go.
saying nothing.
She was
Oh.
thinking.
No, she
for a
was.
long
She was
time.
no,
was-
her
I
mouth
saw
was
her mouth-
moving. Yeah.
I saw her mouth
was
moving
it?
too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
gosh. Okay, I'm just gonna say it like this from now on. I would say a situation would be like if he's like going through it, like boohoo crying and like can't take care of himself, and then my friend goes and takes care of him, and now she developed feelings for him.
If
That
she's the first to
would
reach
piss me
out,
off.
I would be irritated about that. I could see that being irritation.
My thing is this: they got friends. It's not like you dated somebody who was just solo. They got friends.
No.
Go and talk to your friends. So, like, if I broke with somebody and she crying, and then my homeboy slides in and he's asking, "What's wrong? You okay? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that." I'm gonna look at him. I'm like,
Yeah.
deuces to
Mhm.
both of y'all then. Why
Yeah.
was you so quick to react? bro, really? Come on, bro. You know I ain't like that. This is day
You know,
two of breakup. What are you talking about?
I just wanted to comfort her, make sure she was okay.
Yeah, she's just crying all the time. I was just
Oh,
concerned.
damsel in distress. You want to be Prince Charming. You forgot in the actual stories, Prince Charming died. So
There's
you
a
can
few where
have
he
fun
got a
dealing with
happily
that.
ever after.
When Disney told it, yeah.
That's true.
That is
Every
so
time
true.
Disney twists those stories and they lived happily ever after. In reality, they was lunch.
Well, actually, a lot of actually the princesses actually the ones that died, like Little Mermaid
Yeah.
What?
You've
Yeah.
never heard the original Little Mermaid story? Where
No.
she
Yeah.
Really?
Oh,
becomes Bubbles?
Jay. Oh, it's so sad.
No, don't tell me.
Jay, I don't
She could look
think
at
we
Little
wanna
Mermaid
tell you
completely
here.
different.
Don't tell
You're
me.
gonna have to read that on your own, sweetie.
I'm not
Yeah.
going
Read
to.
this. What is it? Switzerland? Is that like where the original story comes from, or
I think so.
Sweden?
I
One of
think.
those.
I'm not sure.
I think Cinderella was from Switzerland too, I think.
Yeah. Didn't she die too?
That one was dark.
That one, she died.
Yeah,
like,
she did die.
But
Decently
also,
bad.
And the stepsisters, the way they got taken out was
They got
pretty.
mm,
It's pretty brutal.
that was
but-
rough.
yeah, that
Cinderella
Yeah,
was
there's a
like-
story of one of them. They, it's not funny, but
It's
they,
funny.
no, it's not. They put their feet in
That was
extremely
Snow White.
hot shoes and had them dance until they died.
That was Snow White. They did that to the Evil Queen. I think that was the
Snow
Evil
White.
Queen or something.
Mhm.
They put her in hot shoes until
Cinderella
she.
Those
was more
stories
when we
is
started
really
chopping
dark.
limbs.
Mm-hmm.
Their
Yeah,
stories are so
wasn't-
dark.
Weren't like I don't want to get too graphic, but weren't like eyeballs taken out as well in Cinderella? Or was I reading a
That
different
was
one?
Rapunzel, I
So-
think.
There you go.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jay, you've heard none of the original
You
princess
never
stories?
heard any of the original stories? Yeah,
What's
Jay,
it?
those
Oh,
stories are not as beautiful and sweet as they
Yeah.
like to tell them.
If there's
you've
any
never have you
kids
ever read the
listening to
Grimm
this,
stories, Jay?
Yeah.
what?
The Grimm
The
story.
Grimm stories. Oh my gosh, those are like my favorite fairy tales.
You have
Mhm.
them? What the heck?
Grimm's original.
Oh, I
complete
wanted
fairy
to get
tales.
that. Where'd you get that?
My
Amazon?
mom at the school. None of the kids wanted to read this big old thick book, and I was like, I will take it because it had the original stories in
I
it.
kind of want one.
No.
Yeah,
don't know
the
anything.
brother and the sister Grimms.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they tell the real stories.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I can't believe you never.
Oh.
Even in the
Yeah.
regular Disney stories, the lore behind them is dark. Like Donkey was a kid before he became a donkey.
From Shrek?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In Pinocchio, remember there was kids who would turn into donkeys because they were jerks.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
right.
Pinocchio was actually like decently dark.
yeah. Donkey is a talking donkey. Those kids who were jerks, they were talking donkeys. So Donkey
Well, that's
used to
true.
be a kid. He was a kid before he turned into a donkey, and he just grew up as a talking donkey.
I don't
Mm.
want to hear anymore. This is depressing.
I can believe
the
all these
stories
things you never
behind them.
heard.
Yeah,
No.
the stories
Any of
behind
them.
these Disney shows is extremely dark.
It's like
Yeah.
around the campfire, it tells scary stories type of stuff.
The
This
Yeah.
was scary me.
tales.
They
Yeah.
they just Disneyed it up, but the original's pretty dark.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't want to know. The Little Mermaid, I know.
Well, how do you think? What's another one? Little Red Riding Hood. You've heard the real one for that one? Yes.
No?
Really?
What?
Like, none of them, Jay. Like not
What I'm
None of
guessing is that the
any.
wolf ate them, right? That's what they ate them, ate her grandma or something like that.
I think the wolf did eat grandma.
But isn't
Yeah,
that like
he
the
did.
Yeah,
original?
but didn't Little Red Riding Hood kill the wolf?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hmm.
Wow,
Yeah.
Jay.
These stories, they bubble them things up pretty well.
Yeah.
But there are some really dark stories.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, the top ones you need to really go back and read, Jay, are probably Pinocchio,
Nope.
The Little
Yeah.
Mermaid, Cinderella, Little Red Riding Hood, Hansel and Gretel. That
Ooh,
one.
Yeah, that one.
That,
Oof.
make that one your first one, actually. Snow White,
yeah, Snow White. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Rumpelstiltskin. That's a piece
Ooh,
of mess.
that
Oh,
one
yeah.
About
is a
Rumpelstiltskin. I
mess.
forgot about Rumpelstiltskin.
That was a crazy
Yeah.
story.
Oh, even the Hunchback of Notre Dame. His
Yeah.
story.
That
That's
that
Yeah,
hurts
that's
yeah,
a
that
lot.
story.
depressing story.
That's
That is
crazy.
really
Rapunzel is
sad.
rough, and
Yeah,
then
Rapunzel.
Sleeping Beauty. That's an interesting one too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Jay,
Yeah,
you got a
Jay.
lot of homework.
Yeah, you got a lot.
Hey, you're watching Disney Channel.
If I wake up with nightmares, every single one of y'all will be getting an invoice from my therapist.
Wow.
We didn't go into
Jay,
detail,
can I
Jay,
be
but-
exempt? Because I already have the invoice from the movie I showed you.
Oh,
Yeah.
let's
Oh,
not
no.
even get into it.
No,
Let's
no,
not.
Yeah.
no.
I just want to be exempt from this nightmare
I just went to a
because
dark place.
Oh, I'm happy I didn't see the movie.
Ooh.
My gosh.
Mm.
I said I didn't like the movie, but some people don't understand that.
Wait, which movie were we talking about?
Uncle Tom's Cabin.
Oh,
Wait, you watched a movie called that? You should have known it was gonna be crazy.
no. It wasn't called
No.
that, but it was
Oh,
just a
I was about
scene.
to say.
No.
I don't
That
even
movie
know.
was off the wall. That was so out of pocket all the time.
You know, I'm still traumatized by Marnie because
Marnie is fine.
no,
We are not gonna bring up
Ari,
Marnie.
no.
Marnie
I still
is
get
my
traumatized about
favorite
that.
comfort movie.
I recently got Peacock or something, and I was scrolling through movies, and
Is
they
Marnie
have
on
this
there?
like, yeah, they have this like Alfred Hitchcock section,
Collection. Oh,
and I saw Marnie in there. I said, oh,
I may get Peacock just for that movie.
Ugh.
no.
Mm-mm.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, because I have
Mm-mm.
already binged almost all of the Sean Connery James Bonds. So
You watched all of them? Or almost? All of them?
almost. I think I only have 2 left in the series.
I've seen maybe one of them.
Yeah, to be fair, they're not great, but they are entertaining to me. I can laugh through the whole 2 hours of all those movies, so that's fine.
Mm-mm.
These
don't think James
the
Bond was
ladies
meant to
I've
be a
shown a
comedy.
couple James Bonds, they don't find it as humorous as I do.
That
There's
James
nothing
Bond.
funny.
Oh,
It's just crazy.
I always feel like I wasted my life every single time
Dang.
I watched.
You wanna know what's
James
funny?
Bond.
People who watched that movie when it first came out, you can't tell them nothing. They will
You
look at you like
can't.
you was crazy. You like, no, it just wasn't that good. He is the best James Bond. Okay, we just gonna skip Daniel Craig. Like that series,
Yeah.
his series of
Hey, Daniel Craig,
007. Huh?
you guys,
Yeah.
you prefer his 007s?
Yeah.
Mm.
He has some good 007s.
It
Haven't
done
seen
changed
him.
my whole perspective about our friendship there, Roman.
What is it? Quantum of Solace? Quantum of Solace was good. Skyfall
Casino
was cool.
Royale.
It was the best, but it definitely wasn't the worst. But the last one that came out, the last one that he did was a
Time
good
to
one.
Die.
That one, that put my
Are you
heartstrings.
serious?
Spoiler, spoiler.
Yeah,
Billy.
that was a good one.
Spoiler.
Billy,
The
shout out to
worst
Billy.
James Bond movie I've seen in my life. I hated
Nah.
every second.
Nah,
It
it
was
broke my heart.
disrespectful.
I mean, he did it because he didn't want to constantly be called back. Hey, since you're still alive, they want you in a movie. So what best way to do it than to remove his character
Just
as a whole?
don't do another movie. Get another James Bond. We have been doing it for the past 5 decades. Get
But
a new
they
James
did it
Bond and
to
don't say
introduce a
nothing.
new 007.
Not a new 007. Get another James Bond.
Me.
So just start the series all over again.
That's what we've done every single decade for the past 5 decades.
Nah.
An actor tired of playing this guy, get a new actor, and just keep rotating.
But he did
The
a good
idea
job.
that we just need a new main character as 007, dumb.
Hey, look, for years they've been trying to make James Bond black, but I'm sorry, it doesn't work.
You could have done that. Just get a new
But
actor who's black.
but black people can't just fit anywhere. We can't.
That is a
If
whole
you
different
go, if
topic.
you
Don't
bring
push
a
the
black
puzzle
man
piece
to an
where it
all
won't
white
go.
club, they gonna look at him like he's crazy. He ain't getting no information.
Because the way they did it in the movies
I'm just
made it
saying.
completely seamless.
I'm just saying, you get a black man to play James Bond, it's not gonna work because James Bond went to pretty much everywhere. He was a white dude with blonde hair and blue eyes. He fit the quota.
Okay,
If you get a black dude,
only like
like
2 of the
Idris
James
Elba.
Bonds have been blonde hair and blue eyed though.
so
Really? I don't
okay,
remember any James Bond that was-
brown eyes, black hair. He's white. That's the thing. He's white. They fit pretty much everywhere. It's a norm. But a black dude in a high establishment in the places that James Bond went, I'm sorry. I would definitely look at bro like, bro, what you doing up in here, dog? You know good and well you ain't supposed to be up in here.
This sounds like depression.
I will agree because almost all of his James Bond moments will be in like a high-end casino
Right.
with a lot
Ooh.
of money.
Mm.
He's exactly like he's in places that's just like, okay, like no one questioned. But if they got a random black dude, I mean, I'm not saying that they can't write the story in a way where it won't look normal.
Mhm.
I'm just saying, if we want to talk about, if they want to talk about making it realistic, there's no way for them to put a black person in there because it just wouldn't be realistic. Not 100%. They will have to throw in some level of racism
In Africa.
for us to be like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. He would definitely experience that if he was in there. What'd you say, Jay?
She said Africa. That's
In
why I
Africa.
looked up all of a sudden. I couldn't
Okay,
believe
Jay,
her.
really?
Jay,
He gets all of his information from Africa. So it just
No.
doesn't look questionable.
but no, I do see what you're saying in that context because there was this one movie that just came out. I think it's called Mr. Malcolm's List. And it's
Mhm.
supposed to be
That
like
sounds familiar.
a like British romance 18th century type of movie type thing, like a romance
yeah.
one. And they made the main guy, Mr. Malcolm, African. Like not just black. Like he was at some point in the movie, he was speaking his mother tongue, but nobody wanted to talk about it. And he was supposed to be like the most eligible bachelor in London. And I was like, how though? Like, I need context.
Yeah.
So we need to explain, is he like where did he come from? Because you can't just show up to Britain with a whole bunch of money as an African guy and be like the most eligible bachelor where like these rich white moms are trying to get you to marry their daughter. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Oh no.
The math ain't mathing.
No, but and so it was one of those things, the whole movie, they didn't say anything or didn't bring up the topic. So at first I was like, okay, if they just want me to like shut off that part of my brain, I can, and I could just enjoy the movie where we finally have, some mixed races here.
Mhm.
But almost towards the end is when they literally had him start speaking in his mother tongue to show that he was from Africa. And I was like, okay, now that we brought up the subject, we can't not talk about that.
Yeah.
And especially because the girl that they were trying to pair him with was actually Indian as well. And I was like, but literally,
Oh, yeah,
They was
that's
trying
right.
their hardest with diversity.
they was just mixing. And so like her dad, it was one of those, her dad was like an Indian guy, but he was a preacher, and her mom was like a white lady.
Wait, what is this?
Man.
Mr. Malcolm's List.
Oh.
Y'all can
Yeah,
watch the trailer later.
exactly.
It was wild.
I don't think I want to. Nah, but yeah, like even in
Because
like
the
for
funny thing
example,
is,
they did that movie. They did the Cinderella movie where Cinderella was black.
I love that.
But
Brandy?
you saw how, yeah, you saw how they told that story where no one was like, okay, how?
Yeah.
yeah,
Like it's possible to tell a story with a black person as a main character in a setting where technically speaking, they wouldn't be there, but the story's so good, no one cares.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
That is true.
That's
There was
what
a
I'm.
lot
I
of
think
random
that's.
diversity in that movie.
Yeah, it was a lot
Yeah.
of random diversity.
But again, if you want to throw just random diversity into a movie, you can't try and throw context in with it either. You
Yeah,
just literally got to have it there and be like, nobody ask any questions. These are the people we threw in this movie. Leave it alone. Which,
Yeah.
again, if you do that, I'm fine.
I
But
would
as soon as you start trying to introduce some sort of backstory to them, and I'm like, their backstory doesn't fit into where you trying to put these people, then it loses all its context.
yeah.
Cinderella
Yeah,
had
I
no
think
context.
yeah, I think
That
if
was
you
bad.
create a story and you just decide to put the context in there, that's what ruins it. Because initially, your initial thought is, why is he here? This doesn't make any sense. But as you continue to watch the movie and pay attention to the story and the action, you begin to care less and less about why the main character is a certain race, and you just okay, it's a pretty good movie.
Mm-hmm.
After the movie's over, whether it's good or not, of course, mentally you'll be like, he shouldn't have been in that position, but the movie was still good. I don't care for it.
Mm-hmm.
Like for example, Little Mermaid, they made her black, and a lot of people got an issue with it. But in that situation, if the story is good enough, there's going to be a lot of people who's just not going to care. What did Ariel have? She had a good singing voice. They got somebody that could sing. I don't see the huge issue. She looks fine with red hair.
Barely
She
red
can
hair.
sing,
I wish she
so
was
you
redder.
know, yeah, barely.
It's one of those things
But
where her
you're gonna see
race
people,
doesn't
they
make
gonna
an
play.
impact to the movie, because it's one thing to like make Ariel black and another thing to make like Jasmine black,
Yeah,
because Jasmine is
Oh.
specifically set in a certain country,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and you can't
Yeah.
just throw a black princess in there and nobody wants to ask questions. Whereas
Yeah.
Ariel,
They made
it's
Jasmine
like,
African. We be like, that's not enough.
Yeah, she's already
Mm-mm.
I
colored.
mean, I'm
Leave
talking
her
about
colored.
like Wakanda Forever African, like how they look in there.
Extremely racist.
That's no, but like if you watch Wakanda Forever, there's certain people in there you're like, yeah, they're definitely
Black
African.
Panther?
You could tell.
like hardcore
Yeah.
Came out yet?
Africans. Like, where are you going with this, Roman?
Well, I'm talking about Black Panther because the new one ain't out
I was
yet.
about to
But
say,
like,
is it out?
no. But like the garbs and how some of them acted and looked, you could tell. Okay, some of these people are African.
Mm-hmm.
But if you throw them in a Indian or Arab situation and you make that person African, it wouldn't fit because it'll be like, but they're not African. Like that's not the culture. That's why, and that's what somebody was talking about. Because a lot of people, of course, they have an issue with Ariel being black when Ariel was white, and they were comparing
Ariel
it to
came
like,
from the ocean. She don't have
Yeah.
a race.
Yeah, I'm like, but she's a
She's not even
mermaid.
a human. She's a mermaid.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
She
they
don't
were
need to
complaining.
be a certain race of mermaid.
The bottom of
Yep.
the fish.
Right. She could have been a clownfish mermaid. Like nobody would have cared. But people were having an issue with it and they were comparing. They were saying that, like, would you make Pocahontas white?
You
And
can't.
exactly.
No.
And so the person they was explaining, it was like, you're taking a situation that has no culture and you're comparing it to a situation that is created, like the character is a certain race because of the culture and the message that it was presenting.
But with
Pocahontas-
Pocahontas, you can't even pull that it's just culture. I feel like Aladdin, you could pull culture. Pocahontas
Well,
is
yeah.
an actual historical figure.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah.
what?
Was
Yeah.
Indian. Like, you can't just all of a sudden, now that she's
Oh,
been gone
yeah,
for
I
this
see what
many
you're
centuries, be like, technically she could be white. No.
Yeah.
She
But
lived.
even in that situation, even if it wasn't a historical situation, having a white person play a Native American with the garbs and everything wouldn't fit only because during that time there were no white Native Americans in the time frame of what the story of Pocahontas.
Savages.
So if they threw that in there, everybody would be like, that
I mean, they
doesn't
could be
make
mixed
sense.
ones. They could be mixed ones.
But
I
during
mean-
that time, there were no white people. They were just coming to that land.
Yeah,
the Native
they were
Americans,
just making the establishments. The mixing hadn't happened yet at
Yeah.
But
that
they had
point.
had explorers there decades before they had come up with settlements. So there could be
But I
some
mean-
iffy children in there, just not a lot. Maybe like one or two.
Maybe like where you kind of side at them a little bit, like
Because
I
also
don't know.
Canada was like very strongly established by then, and they would make journeys down because there would be more resources down there.
Hmm.
So you could actually have like some French Indians in there too, depending on like where exactly you want the native location to be.
yeah.
But I think that for Pocahontas' story, I think that
It's further
specific
down.
territory,
yeah,
it hadn't been contacted by any other cultures yet. So
Yeah.
it was just them. I'm pretty sure that's how it went.
Mhm.
but yeah, like in those situations, like you can change the race for it. Whereas Ariel is a fish, and
Yeah.
half fish, half human.
Top half fish.
Also, why they gotta
Right.
bring up Pocahontas? Haven't we put the poor Native Americans through enough?
We have they. I
Oh,
wasn't
well,
Oh,
called
that's true.
suffering.
That's true. It wasn't us.
How did we get here?
I don't know.
Right.
I
Unnecessary
don't know.
commentary.
Unnecessary
Exactly.
commentary.
Living up to our name.
Wow.
So sorry. Would you like to go to the actual topic you planned for?
Right.
Speaking of Pocahontas, what do you want your last meal to be?
How?
What?
What?
How did those
I
go
don't
together?
even know how
Jose?
those go together, and I don't.
I know. I didn't want to ask.
Speaking of Pocahontas, what would you want your last meal to be?
That's kind of messed up. I apologize, but yeah.
Yeah,
that's
I'm
the
like,
next
what do you
topic.
mean?
Yeah.
Are you talking about like Thanksgiving and then they kind of slaughtered people? Like,
Oh,
Wow.
no.
Jay, where you at with that?
I bet you Jay didn't even know that happened. She didn't even know about the Rose Cinderella story.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Mm-hmm.
Sad.
Mm.
Mm,
Man, Jay, you
Is
was
it?
literally living a fairy tale this whole time.
Mhm.
Literally.
Yeah,
I'm sorry to burst your bubble.
I don't even know what you said.
Sorry,
I hear
not
that part.
sorry.
I didn't hear that part.
Anyways, my last meal would probably be. Oh, I actually said this before. We started. I want some like macaroni and some greens, right? And then instead of regular fried chicken, I want some Korean fried chicken.
Mm.
'Cause
So
Korean
you
fried
want
chicken-
soul food, but take
Korean
out the
soul food.
soul.
Korean
I'm
soul
joking.
food.
Yeah.
If it ain't already a restaurant, we gonna make it one.
Yep.
Mm.
I'll be very satisfied. I'll be like, okay, I can die now.
Mm.
Mm.
What kind
Say,
of mac and
yeah.
cheese? Like Kraft?
No.
Kraft.
Why is that even
Nah,
a question?
you go give me the best of the best. Now, if I'm going out,
Will be
you
the
giving me gourmet mac and cheese.
Yeah. You think?
I'm
Come
gonna
on
make
now,
y'all
Jay.
spend every dime you got on me before I go.
And also, Jay, it's my last meal. Therefore, I would know what type of quality I want for my last meal. So
Yeah.
even if I ask for something, if it's not the same quality I was expecting, that cannot be my last meal.
I
Mhm.
would feel so robbed if they
Man,
gave me
get me-
Kraft.
Get me a mac and cheese burger, a spicy chicken sandwich from Dave's Hot Chicken.
A chicken sandwich. I didn't think about that.
Ooh.
It ain't your turn no more. No, I'm joking. You wasted. You wasted your last
To be
meal. No,
fair,
I'm
she's
joking.
been changing her thing like a couple times.
Yeah, I'm just add that in there. Chicken sandwich.
No, no.
from where?
All right, go ahead.
Give me some mac and cheese. I don't know from where though. Where should I get my mac and cheese from?
From the
Who got
restaurant you
bomb
came
mac
to
and
up here.
cheese?
I'm looking for you.
Chick-fil-A?
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
I gotta find out the name of the restaurant. But there was a restaurant that we went to where they lied to us saying that the mac and cheese could feed a family, and it came up to like this big. I don't know what family they was talking about, but the mac and cheese was scrumdiddlyumptious. So I'll find out what that place is. I'll get mac and cheese from there. I'm gonna get 3 orders of it, and then
3 orders of mac
yeah,
and
I
cheese.
told
Naples
you,
has some
I
good
told you,
macaroni too.
I'm gonna drain their pockets before they take me out. I'm so serious.
Mhm.
You know what? Give me 5 orders of those.
Are you kidding?
And
Are you
then
gonna be able to eat 5 orders of this stuff?
it don't matter. I'm about to prolong my death as long as I can. But I'm gonna enjoy myself while doing so.
I think this
Then
is why technically on death row they stopped doing special request last meals.
see.
There are too
Oh,
many people
no,
like
good.
you out here.
But see, I'm gonna be a good citizen up until my death. So they're gonna be like, look, he's been a great guy. We'll give it to him. He gonna die.
Wow.
And then
So a
I'm gonna
chicken
give
sandwich
myself
and some 5 pounds of mac and cheese.
yeah. And then don't forget my burger too.
Oh,
It's a
sorry.
mac and cheese burger. So it's more mac and cheese. And then I'm gonna give myself some fries from Red Robin.
Red Robin, yum.
From
The
Red
endless
Robin.
fries?
Yeah.
You like
Not
those?
Checkers? Rallies?
I know. Why Red Robins?
Oh, my fault.
Oh, yeah, Rallies.
Rallies got the Jay, I forgot. Hold on.
I just had some
I get
Rallies.
my
Ooh.
burger from Rallies. I had Rallies maybe a couple of months ago, and I'm so happy they still in business because it's
Okay.
ridiculous on how good their burgers
Bomb.
are.
I just had some too, also a couple months ago.
I'm getting myself at least 4 of their burgers. Give me their fries too. And then you gotta give me my root beer.
Oh my God.
Cream vanilla. And I'm talking about the
Are you
boxes
getting a
that you buy
dessert
at
with
the
this as
store.
well?
Of course.
Oh my
Give
God.
me my cheesecake,
Yes.
my
Ooh.
s'more Pizookie from BJ's
Oh,
Oh, goodness.
with some cookies and cream ice cream.
you about
really
to
thought about this.
drown yourself
Oh.
in food.
He about to die before he
When
even gets
exactly,
Like, he
I'm
gonna kill
be like
himself.
stupid. I'm not even gonna let you get the chance to take me out. I'm taking myself out. I'm ODing on scrumdiddlyumptiousness. I'm gonna die from happiness. Cause the moment I take that first bite from that
Cholesterol,
Rally's
diabetes.
burger, it's over. I'm going crazy. Combining that with the cream vanilla flavored root beer with the salt and perfectly seasoned French fries from Rally's, it's over. I'm a happy man. After I finish my burgers, I got me a chicken sandwich. You can't
You're a
tell
little
me
bit too excited.
nothing.
No.
Put me,
It's like,
put me
this
in my
your
death
last
row.
meal, sir.
now.
I'm telling you, my day's gonna be miserable up until that last day because I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna live it up. I'm gonna go down in history too. I'm gonna be on the news and everything. They be like, this man for his last meal, he ordered this, that, and this. And then they gonna have a
They just
photo
told
of
me
me
to throw it
eating.
down to man
And I'm-
orders 50 pounds of food for his last meal
Wow.
and
Nah,
kills
they're gonna
himself.
say African American orders. You know, they always got to throw in that. They always got to throw in who did it. Because
No, it would probably just basically be death row inmate orders
Probably.
Yeah.
50 pounds.
African American death row inmate. I'm joking. Nah, and then they're gonna have
Are
a
you done
photo
yet?
with the food in my hands, and I'm gonna be grinning from ear to ear. They're gonna be like, bro lived a happy life to the end. I'm telling you, I'm happy thinking about it. And I know it's not gonna
I
happen.
can
Next.
tell.
That was so much.
Yeah.
Sorry. I got happy. I'm a little hungry.
Really?
Oh, you pulled that last meal like you was shopping while hungry type thing. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Mm.
Okay, next.
You guys want to go?
I mean, I'm afraid to go up after that one.
I'll go, but I kept my last meal a lot simpler than that.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I just have 3 different groupings type thing. So I want my appetizer, my main meal, and then my dessert. So for what is it, Kamaya? I can't have.
I'm afraid to go up after both of y'all then.
I'm doing a lot less than Roman. Let me just say that.
Oh, throwing some pancakes, man. No, I'm joking.
Would you calm down, sir?
I'll
No.
do too much after that. After that is ridiculous.
So for my
You passed ridiculous, bro.
appetizer, I'd have it more of like a soup, but I really want my mom. Once a year, she makes her special seafood gumbo.
Ooh.
Mm.
So literally, when she makes it, the way she sets up the table, she will just give everyone like just large towels and just the what is it? The shellfish cracker stuff,
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
and then a spoon, because she will throw everything up in there,
Wow.
and
Mm.
it's
Sounds
so
amazing.
good. So I would
Mm.
have that as my appetizer, as
wish
my
I liked
main
seafood.
meat. That's all I
Boo.
could have. I'm a pescatarian.
I'm sorry to hear that.
We'll have that discussion later in a different type of podcast, Roman. My second main meal would probably be the same order I always get from Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles with a waffle.
Oh.
Mm.
Their
Like it-
waffles are great. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I have never had any other type of breakfast pastry like a Roscoe's waffle that will ever compare.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I never had Roscoe's for the longest time. And my brother's like, "You never been to Roscoe's?" And he took me and I had them waffles and I could literally taste it for the rest of the week. And I was happy because
Oh.
that was
It's
by
something
far.
about that thin
Oh my
cinnamony,
goodness. I
soft,
don't know what they
but
do to
like
their
hard
waffles.
flavor. I don't know what they do, but that I've never
Ooh.
loved another waffle or pancake in my life.
Nothing touches them. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so I'd have that, but like the main meal that I always get from Roscoe's is letter G Big Mama special, where they have like it's what is it? It's like potatoes smothered in gravy, and then they have like the specialty scrambled eggs, but like with the a certain type of onion that they throw in there. Oh yeah, and yeah, so that, and then for my dinner, there is this very fancy and very expensive steakhouse that my mom took me to one time called Fleming's.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
They got good food.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
Whew, man. Their steak
That's
is
my
great.
dessert, because I ordered the molten lava cake. So they not only bring you the cake, they bring you freshly whipped cream,
Ooh.
freshly turned vanilla bean ice cream, a
Wow.
scoop of fresh made pistachio ice cream, and a homemade like waffle cone
Wow.
with strawberries.
That
Yeah.
sounds amazing.
That they like literally cleared our whole meal to bring us out everything
Wow.
for that lava cake. I've never had anything as sweet as that lava cake in my life, so that would have to be my dessert.
Wow.
And I want the full experience of like waiters bringing it out to me as well.
You good,
Yeah.
Jay?
Jay must really like Fleming's.
Yes, you don't understand how much I love that place.
She loves.
Ooh,
It took me back.
her and Fleming's, just like these.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I wish me and Fleming's could be like that, but we got that bill.
Yeah.
I knew we was gonna have to love each other from a far distance.
Fleming's
Ooh.
has his lobster mac and cheese.
Ooh.
Did you say the lobster bisque, Jay?
That's what it's called. I said mac and cheese.
Oh.
You don't want to know what's funny? We went to Fleming's. I think it was Fleming's, and we had a black waiter, and so my sister, she was like, "Well, how's the?" It's going to be relevant to what I'm about to say.
Oh, okay.
My sister was like, "How's the mac and cheese?" And the lady was like, "Oh, it's good." She was like, "No, no." My sister's like, "No, like, how would you say how good the mac and cheese, the lobster mac and cheese is?" She says, "Well, it's not our mac and cheese, but it's good enough to be put on the plate." And I was like, "Dang, that says a lot."
Mm.
So I don't know. We didn't have it. No, Chris. I think Chris and them got it, and they weren't fans of it. So.
See, at Fleming's, I think it's better if you just get the lobster tail by itself. Because I will say, I love their presentation, because literally before they even bring out the lobster tail is when they bring out like the specialty candle to melt your butter next to you beforehand. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Their steak,
Lemons changed my life.
when they deliver that steak to you, first off, it
Did you guys
smells
get the
good.
tomahawk one?
I did, yeah.
That's the one my mom got.
Man, not only does it smell good and look good, they said we prefer that you give us, like, you know how they ask, how do you want it cooked? They say we prefer that you cook it lower than what you would normally want it. Try it, and then if not, then we could cook it up to what you want, because you can't cook
go
backwards.
back. But the internal heat will continue to cook it as you're eating it, because they bring that thing out hot. It was
steaming.
It was still cooking on that plate.
I had it medium rare, and I was like, nah, I can't do this.
Savage.
And they made it medium well. When I tell you, it didn't take me long to finish that mug right after. Because what made it
huge.
Hey, at that time, it was like a little bit at the end of the pandemic.
Oh.
So I was a big dude at that point. Pandemic took over. So I was just eating anything and everything. So I was like, this look good, I'm gonna eat it. And when they cooked it again, they gave me more butter. And I was like, I gotta finish it at that point.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about their butter, because they have like the different flavored butters for like just the bread.
Yeah.
So one of them I think was like a something truffle, and the other one was like a specialty. I don't even remember. But I will take those butters in my last meal as well. Just add that on.
What are you gonna put it on? The
I'll
lava cake.
I will find somewhere to put it. Yeah, I think that's the happiest I could be with my last meal.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh man. All right.
You working with some food lovers around here?
I guess so. I guess I'm kind of basic. I'm just like a Thanksgiving food type of gal. So I'm just like, give me the turkey, the stuffing, the greens.
Oh yeah.
Mashed potatoes, the yams. I'm pretty good. Y'all can hold back on the cranberry sauce, because I really, really hate that. It's disgusting to me. But everything else, I'm like, ooh, gimme.
Yes.
Does that include like the sweet potato pie thing too?
Oh, yes. Give me that.
Never had it.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I want that. For sure. You could give me more of that. Give me the whole pie, actually.
Nice.
Is it good?
That's
Never
simple,
had it?
but a really good one.
You never had sweet potato pie?
No.
Jay has never had a lot of stuff.
Wait, Jay, have you had Paris Auntie's sweet potato cake.
Nope.
Have you had
Oh.
a sweet potato, Jay?
No.
You're
Oh,
missing
Yep.
out.
Yeah, sweet potato fries.
She ain't had a sweet potato. She ain't gonna have the rest of it.
Did you just say you had sweet potato fries like that's supposed to make
Yeah.
it better?
Jay,
Apples and
it's
oranges.
nothing.
I can't believe you right
No,
now.
ain't no apples and oranges. They are nothing like.
Like,
Jay,
never
you're
went to
making
just,
me
like, a grocery
emotional.
store and saw something you've never eaten before, Jay, and bought it just to try it.
Oh, I didn't know this.
Okay, Jay. So when we're going on this trip in the next 2 weeks, we're stopping at Vaughn's
Yes,
or wherever store is over there.
and I'm riding with you too. I'm like, hey, Vaughn's right there.
We are going to see if they got a sweet potato pie. And it's still not going to be as good as we've had it, but it's going to be something.
You need that black grandmama from the
You
south.
just made me mad right
Actually,
now. I can't
now
even
think
believe
about
you
it.
right
Should
now.
we go? Should we get sweet potato pie from that area? I don't think so. It
you
may
got to
not
be careful
done
what
correctly.
store you go to get sweet potato pies and stuff, because some of them are just nasty. So you got to be
Yeah, that's
real
true.
picky.
That's true.
Vaughn's is like a pretty safe bet. It just won't be authentic.
What about Patti LaBelle?
Mm-mm.
Her pie
Yes.
is good.
Mhm.
I'll get some tomorrow then.
Actually,
Please.
that's a perfect. Yeah, that's a perfect choice.
Please.
Yeah,
Okay.
try some. And when we talk to you, you better
And
not come
when
with
you
some
eat
nonsense.
it, and if you don't like it, just lie to us.
Yes.
Just
Okay.
lie.
Lie to every
lie.
black person you see. Okay.
I can't do that.
For the
I don't
rest
know
of
me.
your
Oh
life.
man, I love sweet potato
You
pie.
like your
Other
life.
raps, okay, don't never.
Do you
regret
like your life?
feelings about it.
If you want to live comfortably as
Don't
a black
even
person.
try and like do it softly, like it wasn't my thing or anything like that.
No.
Don't
Yeah.
just lie, blatant lie.
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
can do that.
Until they come across this
That
video,
reaction
but-
we all had when I brought up the sweet potato pie of just ooh ah oh my god, do that. Just copy and paste.
I can't do that.
Jay learn.
Yeah,
Jay,
learn.
this is about survival.
Because you really not gonna make it in another black household if they
Mm-mm.
offer sweet potato pie and you got
Them like,
yeah.
I know you. I saw your podcast. You don't
Mm.
like sweet potato
Oh,
pie.
yeah, pumpkin pie.
You huh?
What?
Nothing.
No, say that again. I didn't hear you.
Repeat it, Jay.
Did you say you eat pumpkin pie?
No.
I think
Oh
you
my
did.
God.
Mm-mm.
You know what's funny? Me and my friend was just talking about this today, this morning.
I can't believe it, Jay. You had pumpkin pie, but not sweet
You
potato
are
pie.
making me
Oh, okay.
angry.
Wait. I got questions. Okay, so Jay, did the pumpkin pie you have, did it have like that nasty, like allspice, whatever they sprinkle in that it tastes disgusting? Did it
Oh, a
have
little
that in
bit.
there?
Oh, yeah, a little bit.
Nope. No.
Oh my
No.
gosh.
Where'd you
No.
did you buy it from somewhere, Jay, or
What's
did
the
someone make it?
crust?
My mom made me try it. So
Where'd she get it from?
Was it like the Costco kind?
I need to
Possibly.
talk to your mother.
Yeah.
So like,
it's not that deep, y'all.
Oh, it's
It
It
definitely.
is. It
Jay,
is.
I
You
cannot
had
believe you said this.
Low-key, I need to have the conversation with her of why did you not force this child to eat more foods when she was a child?
No, she definitely needs to
Yeah.
be talking. Like, it's not that deep. It really is, because she went straight to pumpkin pie instead of sweet potato.
Yeah.
Like, how do
Everybody
you jump
knows
from sweet potato to
sweet
pumpkin?
potato
Or
is
it's
the
not even
OG.
that
It's the
because some
best.
people just not raised in the right area to get both. But if you know that there is another one out there and you still have not chosen to try it as an adult, Jay, I gotta look at you funny.
And she had the pumpkin pie with that nasty spice in it. That was really tripping
With
me
bad
up over
crust.
here. Ugh.
I can't believe you.
The crust is everything.
Jay,
Have you had
Jay,
peach cobbler?
I got questions. Well, name all the pies you've ever eaten.
Are you
Oh,
serious?
side
Right
note, I want peach cobbler from
You
my last
haven't
meal,
had
too.
peach cobbler.
No.
Jay,
Oh my god.
Jay,
Okay, Jay. On this trip,
Dear
we about
goodness
to
gracious.
pump you
You
up for
make me want to
Thanksgiving.
cry. Ugh.
What is going on?
Have you never
I
had
can't
like a
believe
black
it.
person dump cake? Either?
Are you black?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Wipe off the paint,
Your
Jay.
card
It's
has
not
been
up.
revoked.
I
You
had
have
apple
pumpkin
pie.
pie,
Of course you've had
but
apple
not
pie,
sweet
Jay.
potato.
Of course
Everybody's
you've had apple pie.
pie. If you ain't had apple pie,
Pecan
then
pie?
we really got an issue.
Did you say pecan?
Apple pie is white people's pie.
Hold up. Did you say pecan?
Yeah, it's pecan pie.
Jalen!
You
Jay,
have
leave me
pecan
right
and
now.
not
my God.
sweet potato
Mm-mm.
and
How
not
did you
peach
jump to
cobbler?
pecan? Pecan, you gotta be like a connoisseur of pies. That
I
is the
love pecan
last
pie.
pie you try as a pie person.
Pecan
How did
pie.
Jay,
go
have
from
you had a
apple to
boysenberry
pecan?
pie?
Boysenberry? No.
Oh, okay.
I
Have you
never
ever
had
seen a
that.
boysenberry, Jay? You even know what it looked like?
It's like it's a hybrid fruit of
Mhm.
like blackberry and blueberry. Like this.
Jay. I hate when we have to have these food conversations
Me
sometimes.
too.
It brings me to tears. Like you don't understand.
I know. I really want to cry right now because I'm that mad right now.
I need
Like
to talk
I'm
to your dad.
so. I'm talking to
Yeah.
your father. I'm
Talk to
talking to
your
your
uncle.
mother.
Any person that was involved in raising you, we gonna have to have a heated discussion.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cause why? I'm talking
Because
to your
who gave this
grandmother.
girl pecan
I'm talking
pie
to your grandmother. Okay.
before a sweet potato pie?
If your mother didn't do it, your grandmother should have did it.
My grandma will actually buy me the little pecan pie boxes from Walmart. You turn those up.
From Walmart?
Who eats pecan pie?
Oh God, it wasn't even the good
Double
pecan
homicide.
pie.
Pecan pie from Walmart.
Yeah, it was like in the box.
Jay, just
Hey,
hush.
no,
Just be
no.
quiet.
Who
Okay,
eats
If you can't
pecan
have
pie?
homemade pecan pie, the only other one that is generally acceptable is the Kirkland signature from Costco. You do not buy baked goods from Walmart. I would have taken
She gives
Bonds,
me my
yeah. Maybe even Stater Brothers, but Walmart.
There's
Oh,
nothing
Jay.
wrong with Walmart.
Jay, hush.
In the
Just
context
stop.
of baked goods, there is.
I can't believe you right now. I can't. I can't believe I heard these words.
I look so disappointed again.
Gosh, I'm literally tearing up
You
right
think,
now.
Jay?
Like, I can't comprehend.
We're very disappointed. Highly.
That's why when black people offer you something like sweet potato pie, just lie
Look at
and say, "Yep, I've had it. That's
Yes.
so good." Because this
Please.
is what's
Roman, are
going to
you
happen
yelling
to
at your
you.
family about this right
I'm
now?
gonna tell my mother.
Please, no.
You're gonna get a call.
No.
My
From
mom was going
all
to hear
our
about
aunts.
this too.
You know, I feel like at this point, my mom would just kind of do a sad nod because she just know, Jay, don't try foods like that.
I'm telling our aunts. Definitely doing that.
Y'all
Next
stressing me
gathering,
out.
Yosemite, you're gonna have a good talking to.
Yeah, Jay, I'm sorry, but you had pecan pie. That's what gets me. Forget sweet potato. I mean, not sweet potato. Pumpkin. I'm sorry, my black community.
Yeah, I was about to
straighten
look
that
at
out.
you
I
like,
was saying,
"Mhm."
Forget the pumpkin pie. Forget that whole situation. You have pecan pie before you have peach cobbler. That is an issue.
mhm,
God, I
pu-
forgot about the
pushing
peach
potato.
cobbler.
Don't nobody know.
You never
see,
had
my brother
things.
don't know how you haven't had peach cobbler.
I can't believe you.
Where did you
And
you go to any
family.
black house as a
Yes.
child, Jay?
Yes,
And-
I did.
And you just didn't eat it?
Yeah, I didn't want it.
They never made any?
They did make some. I just didn't want it.
I should have known when you told me you never had a peach that you ain't had peach cobbler. It was right there.
The
Right.
amount
I
of
just-
times you talk about peaches.
Yeah,
Like,
you
the
must
way-
remove that word from your vocabulary until you've had
Exactly. You don't
peach
even
Like, I
have the
cobbler.
right
wasn't
to use
lied
it.
to. Like, you were very upfront and honest about the fact you've never had no peaches, Jay. But I still feel so betrayed over the
Mhm.
fact my brain didn't comprehend that would include peach cobbler.
I'm kidding. I've had peach cobbler before.
Nah.
Oh my goodness, I can't.
I can't believe this.
Mm-mm.
I gotta talk to my dad about this.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's family is about to hear about this.
This
I
is
have to
sad.
talk to my dad. So he talks to his little brother,
Mm-hmm.
Yo Pops,
Please.
and find out why on
You know,
earth you
Tell
ain't
him to
had
talk to her
black
father.
dessert.
No.
Yes.
I'm
Yeah,
going
you
to
told
try
us
it.
to talk to your
you know what,
dad.
Jay? Forget all the years you've been raised. If we were to bring you peach cobbler, would you be willing to try it?
Yes.
Wait, really? Because you
Would you?
said you went to
'Cause
places and they
I don't
had
think you
peach
are.
cobbler and you just didn't want it. Like how?
Okay,
Yeah.
when I was younger, I was more of a picky eater. But now I'm more open to try new things. So if
Well,
you
Jay.
bring me something, I'm going to eat it.
Actually, I can't.
I'm gonna say this. Forget all your training from growing on up. You about to get raised again.
For real.
You're
Oh my
racist.
You can get some help. You need to
Look,
experience.
she gave.
You need to experience the amazing feeling of eating some homemade peach cobbler, okay?
Okay.
With some French vanilla ice cream.
I'm gonna talk to
Alamo.
Paris.
Alamo, Jay.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna talk to Paris,
What is that
and I'm gonna
face, Jay?
see.
Do you not
if
know what
she can
Alamo
get-
means?
I
No,
do.
she don't.
I
You do.
Yeah.
Do you just not like that idea with pies?
It's cool, I guess.
I'm gonna talk to Paris, and I'm gonna see if she can get her aunt to make her sweet potato cake.
Please.
So the next time we come by, we're gonna strap you to a chair and force you to eat the sweet potato cake.
Thank
Yep.
you.
Yep.
Because I'm telling you
We will
this,
be the parents
It's
who
better
cannot
than
have
sweet
those
potato
forcing
pie.
you to eat
Afterwards.
some food, Jay.
You're going to thank us
it's
afterwards.
too good. It's too
Okay.
good. The fact that you ain't had it, and it breaks my
What?
heart.
Okay, so you had pecan. Let me keep going. So have you had lemon meringue pie?
No, I don't like lemon stuff.
Okay.
Okay,
You've
you
had
slow.
pumpkin. and
Wait,
you've had
no.
pecan.
Mm-mm.
Have you tried it? Have you tried it though?
No.
You don't like lemons like that.
Mm-mm.
But has she tried it? That I'm
She
just
said no.
but has
No, I don't like lemon desserts. I don't like lemon
I
desserts.
I literally said she ain't into lemons like that. She ain't even licked a
Key
spoon.
lime? Key lime?
I had a taste. That's my mom's favorite pie.
A
Okay, you had a taste.
Mm-hmm.
Did you like it?
Jay,
No.
of course. Have you had banana cream pie?
Ew, no.
What you mean, ew, no?
What you mean,
Girl,
ew?
what?
Have you had it?
No, I don't like.
Then what you saying ill for?
You
I
don't
don't
like
like cooked
bananas,
bananas.
do she? Oh
I don't
god.
like cooked
Oh,
You know, some
no,
of
no,
us
you
just
didn't
Wait,
just say
you don't like bananas?
I don't like cooked bananas. I like my.
So you don't like
Jay.
banana pudding?
No.
It's not cooked, but there's
Jay,
no
like,
way. Nah,
as a girl
mm-mm.
who physically can't have bananas because I am allergic. I am definitely allergic. I am offended on a whole different type of level. I may
I'm
punch
so
you
offended.
if
I
I
we
feel like
can't
have
you
this
believe-
conversation
slap
in
me.
person.
I can't believe I heard you say that you don't like banana pudding.
banana pudding is like one of the best desserts on the face of the planet.
It
It
is.
is
I've heard.
literally
I would
You're
crap.
love
I
to
don't-
know, Jay. I would love to just have the opportunity to go out and try something like that. And you do, and you have the nerve to be like, gross.
I'm disappointed.
We gonna get to
do
puddings
that.
later. I'm still on this
Yeah.
pie. Cherry pie?
No. I'm not a pie person.
Okay, but Jay, you haven't tried the most important ones, okay? Like sweet
Mm-mm.
potato pie.
I'm going
That's
to try.
Have you had raspberry pie?
No.
no, I ain't had that either.
Oh, really?
Coconut cream pie?
It's all right.
Nope.
I don't like how you saying this with so much comfortability and confidence.
I've had Oreo cream pie.
That's
We
not
need
the
to
same.
move on because I can't.
That
Wait, no. Say that one more time, Jay.
Oreo cream pie.
Out of a freezer section of a Walmart.
No.
She said yes.
Thought
She
so.
said yes.
Surprise.
Jay, I want to squab.
Have you had like chocolate cream pie? Not just Oreo, but what about
She
some
doesn't like
chocolate?
chocolate.
She doesn't- oh God. Oh, I forgot. We had to bring that up.
We're getting into the
Think
red
of it
velvet
as
debate.
that chocolate covered strawberry you be talking about from Disneyland. Okay, because you
Yeah.
was liking chocolate then.
That's different.
What about mixed berry
No, it's
pie?
not. It's chocolate.
Any berry pie. Blackberry, blueberry, any type of berry.
Actually, blueberry pie is pretty good.
No.
Blueberry and blackberry is pretty bomb. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's
Those are
pretty
fine.
top tier.
I could understand why some people would say they don't like them,
Yeah.
but only the ones who've tried them.
Yeah, you have to
Sounds
try it.
delicious.
So if you don't like the chocolate one, you're not gonna like a Mississippi mud pie.
No.
You don't even know what that is, do you?
I've heard about it before.
You've heard about it? What have you heard
Yeah.
about it, Jay?
It's like chocolate and marshmallows, right?
There's some
Alright.
education.
Dang.
Barely.
Dang.
Have you had savory pies, Jay?
No. I had a caramel pie. Caramel pies are delicious, actually.
I've never heard of that.
Okay, I thought I was
Either.
the only one.
I don't know. Did you say a caramel pie?
What is
Yeah, caramel
that?
pie. That's in Mississippi. It's really good.
What's in it?
It's
Besides
caramel,
caramel.
caramel and whipped cream.
As a pie? How
Yeah.
do you even eat
No.
that? There's no way to eat that.
I'm sorry, that just
Fine.
sounds like the 10th degree of diabetes.
But I'm just
Like one
are
bite and I'm done.
put together like a pie needs to. It doesn't have the structure.
I don't know how to do it, but it's good.
Is it cold? Do you have it cold?
Yeah, it's
Okay. But then the caramel would have hardened.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
Oh.
it's not real caramel.
It's from
You
Mississippi.
just had some sugary piece of mess, something in a crust.
I Googled it and I don't like the way it looks.
Oh.
Oh no, let me
Look
see
it
what
up.
this
Oh
looks like.
Oh my
gosh.
A
gosh.
caramel
I don't-
pie?
I don't like it.
I don't, because just by the questions I'm asking,
Ooh.
it doesn't sound structurally right.
Ew.
Jay,
This is mixed with too many other things.
Why does it look like that?
Why does it look like it died? You know what it looked like Wizard of Oz when the Wicked Witch was melting?
You disrespect
Yeah.
this world.
That's what it looked like. I'm melting. Oh, what a world.
Literally, the filling of caramel pie is brown sugar, flour, salt, milk, half and half, and then 2 heavily whipped egg yolks.
No.
There's
See,
no, and then you just cook it until it's caramelized.
No.
You had
Because I love
that-
caramel and it's like,
You just had sugar
would even-
pie
yeah.
with some flour,
I like that.
and you didn't think at any point when someone handed you this, maybe down the line, I want to try a sweet potato pie.
All this is not my fault. I'm trying to tell you.
Jay,
it's not
you
my
are
fault.
adult.
It
You have a
kinda is.
car.
Okay,
You
hold
have
on.
money. You could go out and get
Yeah,
any
at some
pie
point it is
you
your fault.
want at
You're
this
telling
point.
me you never heard of these pies?
No, I've heard of these pies. I'm not a pie person, so I don't have the desire to go out and get a sweet
Jay,
potato
how do-
pie.
With all these piece of mess pies you done had, you don't know what type of pie person you are.
Piece of
Okay.
If I
mess
had
pies.
caramel pie when
I'm
I was
about to
growing up, I
tell
wouldn't
you.
like pie neither.
I'm about to tell you why you're not a pie person. Because the pie you started off with is the reason why you don't like pie.
Exactly.
The
Pecan
wrong
pie?
pie. All the pies
Pumpkin
you had
pie?
are the wrong pie, Jay.
Exactly.
caramel pie. I didn't even know that existed.
Me either.
You know what I thought of? Crust shaped in a pie shape and then drizzled caramel with some whipped cream
Whipped
tossed
cream
on.
on top.
That's
That's
what
what
I
I
thought.
thought too.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why I had so many questions, because I was like, the structure of caramel is not going to work, because if it's served cold, caramel's going to be hard, so that's not going to work. But if it's served hot, it's going to be too soft to be a pie. Come to find out, it's some brown sugar mixed with some flour and milk.
I don't like how I'm being attacked right now.
Did you like
And
it?
I don't like that you ain't never had any of this stuff that you should have had.
I
Okay,
ain't saying nothing else.
you haven't.
What?
You should probably be
Jay,
quiet.
Jay, you said caramel pie. When you ate the caramel pie, did you like it or did you not like it?
I loved it.
Okay, so y'all, I've noticed
No.
a pattern. Anything that has fruit in it, she don't like it, except the chocolate pie.
It wasn't chocolate. It was the Oreo one, because she don't like chocolate. Remember?
Oh, excuse
gosh.
me. Excuse me. Jay, we're in our 20s. You could ease.
Jay,
It's
you're the
your fault
oldest.
now.
Yeah, you are the
oldest.
oldest.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be our example that we look up to, and I am disappointed.
I don't know why y'all chose me as an example.
I
You the
didn't.
oldest.
We sure didn't, and you're just not making it any better.
I have to consult my mom in the morning and tell her
Me too.
what I heard.
Me
If it
too.
makes y'all feel any better, I will try pumpkin pie.
When this
I'll try
podcast
it
come
live
out,
on Sunday.
I'm gonna try my hardest.
But it's
to get
not
this to go
pumpkin pie
viral
we
on
want you to
Instagram.
try.
Sorry.
Other people need to know the atrocities I've suffered. tonight.
It's sweet potato pie is not even in her vocabulary. Oh my goodness, she can't even say it.
She just called sweet potato pumpkin.
Sorry.
The disrespect.
I will go live tomorrow, Sunday, and eat a sweet potato pie.
No,
live.
That's fine, but it's
no,
the
it's
fact that it
not.
took this
'Cause you're not
long.
gonna like it.
And
I
the
know you,
words,
Jay. You're not gonna like it.
and the words I want to hear, Jay, when you try it is, I can't believe it took me this long to
Mhm.
You're not
have
gonna say
sweet
it,
potato
Roman.
pie.
You know.
This
Think.
thing is
The
magnificent.
whole conversation we've had for the past 30 minutes. Think about it. She ain't gonna say that.
I'm gonna cry. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm
Jay,
already
if you do
crying.
not
I'm
like sweet
depressed.
potato
too.
pie, I'm gonna be so
Jay, I'm be
disappointed
so
and so
disappointed.
heartbroken.
I'm like, you don't like sweet potato pie, but you like the diabetes that is called caramel pie.
That's not even a real pie. You go
Yeah,
and
it's
Google
not.
the types of pies on Google. It ain't in there.
You know what it is? It's like, you know, the caramel apple suckers. Now
Oh,
get rid of the
Mhm.
apple and just caramel on the stick.
Yeah.
That's what that caramel pie is.
Have you had those?
Yes.
I would have taken some like apple caramel pie. I could see how that would
Yeah.
be something.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not what you was talking about, Jay.
How do we get this far?
Because you said some
Unnecessary
nonsense.
commentary.
We're talking about
Our last meals.
What is your last meal, Jay? We never even got that far.
I don't know if I want to hear it.
I know.
don't
I really
if
You
I
don't
wanna
know what's
hear it.
funny?
I don't
I
care
don't think
anymore.
Prepare
Kamaya
for some
finished.
chicken that has been fried in the shape of a dinosaur or something.
Oh,
Hers is a happy meal.
You better
I-
not say that.
if you say a McDonald's Happy Meal, I'm gonna lose it.
Why about to get violent, Jay? You better start lying to us. Lie to our faces right now, Jay.
We already are just super disappointed after this conversation. And if you say that your last meal is some Happy Meal,
Mm.
And if you don't even add the context of an old
We are
school
fighting.
Happy Meal,
would I see you?
about to turn me into like my elementary self, Jay. Like I have so many tears of
Yes,
anger.
I think you're in need of a hog tie.
Mm-hmm.
A hog
If that's the
tie.
way to get some sweet potato
Mhm.
pie down your throat, I'ma just have to revert.
Yep.
I thought I had grown and matured past that, but apparently it just takes the right trigger, man.
You might get stabbed with a pencil.
Yeah,
With one of those big thick pencils, you might get stabbed in the hand.
just
This is
might.
not
And it's
that
gonna be
deep,
a
y'all.
Maybe by
dull. It's
two.
gonna be
You know what?
dull.
Jay, we'll stop
Yeah,
right
dull.
now. Tell us what your last meal is.
1 strawberry.
Say it again, Jay. Say it again and louder.
1 strawberry.
Huh?
Eh.
Okay, I'm kidding.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been unnecessary commentary coming to you. No, I'm joking. Thank you for joining. We'll
We
get
gotta
you
go
next
because if
time.
we continue
Yeah.
this conversation, it's not gonna be
Yeah,
okay.
it's over. Bye.
We can't even give
No,
y'all an outro. I'm so
kidding.
sorry.
I'm kidding.
My eyes are tearing up. I'm so stressed.
So my last meal would be, I'll definitely have some pizza.
So you said pizza.
I have
I'm sorry,
pizza.
Jay. Keep going.
I have some Little Caesars pizza.
That was so specific.
I'll have me some wings. My dad's wings.
Say
Um,
beans.
Oh no, his
Wings.
wings are good.
Oh yeah,
His
yeah.
chicken
Okay,
wings are
I
okay.
good.
understand.
Okay.
My dad's wings. I'll have some Jack in the Box chicken strips.
I didn't even know if they sold chicken strips.
Jack in a box.
Why not Wingstop?
Of all the chicken,
Can
of
I?
all the chicken in all
Especially
the fast
Jay,
food restaurants,
especially
Jack
Wingstop
in the
Ranch.
Box?
Come on now.
Jay, do you even eat ranch?
Yeah, I do. I love ranch. I
Mm.
love Jack in the Box ranch. That's why I chose Jack in the
Oh.
Box.
Ain't they ranch warm when you get it?
Maybe when y'all get it, not when I get it.
Any Jack in the Box ranch I've ever gotten has been decently lukewarm.
Oh nah.
It's amazing.
Jay,
It
was it cold or was it lukewarm?
was warm. I don't know. Lukewarm. I don't know. I have a preference.
Uh-oh.
Oh, she was walking away.
No, I'm getting tissues. I'm losing so much water.
Yeah.
I'll have some strawberries.
I'm sorry. I was expecting you to say strawberries like that.
I have some honey buns. I love honey buns. I have
Jay,
me
the funniest last meal ever.
I have me a McDonald's caramel frap. I'll have me my Happy Meal with my toy. Of course, I need to. And then I will top it off with some Douce and Coke.
You can't have a Happy Meal and Dulce. Jay, what
Yeah.
are you? Are we done, Jay? Was that it?
Oh.
Yeah.
That was such a roller coaster, Jalen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you know this right now. Them prison guards is like, okay. Did any of that make sense to you? Nah, that order was all over the place. Okay, I thought I was tripping.
I feel like they gonna be
You-
like, that's why she in here. To mind
Mhm.
like that.
Look, they're gonna lose it when you say strawberries.
No, I lost
No,
it as soon as she was talking about her Little Caesars
Yeah.
pizza.
They gonna walk away and be like, call us when you're ready to actually order your final meal.
That was a joke.
Strawberry.
They don't think that was the joke.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what kind of criminal do we have up in here?
I can't say-
Strawberries.
And she,
I can't say
Jay,
my
but you don't
R's.
even understand why your last meal was so funny. Just makes it more funny. Like you really don't comprehend the piece of mess you just ordered.
I don't. That's what I eat normally.
That's the problem.
Little
you
Caesars
so
pizza,
wrong.
Happy Meals. Then you chose Jack in the
Jack
Box
in the
chicken
Box.
nuggets.
Chicken strips with warm
That's
And
what
bread.
gets
then-
me.
Okay, what also gets me is the order of everything. Because then you went to McDonald's caramel frap. Then you went to another restaurant. Then you went back to McDonald's later to order a Happy Meal. And I'm just trying to figure out, why didn't you just order it all together?
It's my
If you're
process.
already having chicken nuggets in your Happy Meal, why do you need Jack in the Box chicken strips?
Because
Yeah,
of the
and I-
sauces. The sauces is different. It's a different experience with the sauces.
But not only that, Jay, you're about to die. What do you need the toy for?
Oh my God, Jalen.
Not like real talk. Imagine she opens her Happy Meal first, and as she's eating the rest of her food, she's playing with the toy that she got from her Happy Meal.
She don't
You
have
guys
the
think
toy
about
that.
in the electric chair, I swear.
Because
They're
I'm
gonna
gonna
look at you
alone
like
when I
you're
eat my
crazy.
food. I want to have a friend there.
Jake,
Okay.
how old are you?
She's the oldest.
I'm about to be 24 in 4 days.
Really?
Oh, really?
Are you?
Here I am, barely turning 23 3 days ago, Jay. And you done broke me. I don't want to
Yeah.
be 24 if this is what I gotta look forward to.
Same.
This isn't what I want.
Are you okay, Kaya?
I can literally imagine her eating the Little Caesars pizza after she finished her Happy Meal. With her toy, she giving him some wild name.
Because she done had
We're
too
gonna
much
call
of
him
her
Mr.
last drink.
Whiskers.
Mm.
We're gonna call him Mr. Whiskers. And she gonna be eating her Little Caesar. She gonna be like, you want some Mr. Whiskers?
No, it's really
That's
sad,
exactly
Jay,
what I would
is
do.
that I could, yeah, I know that. And that's what's really sad.
You want some
Yeah.
strawberries?
Jay,
Oh
how
my
did none
God.
of your why does all of your order come from fast food restaurants? Except for the strawberries.
Oh,
Hmm?
Lord.
This is my last meal. This is what I want. But I
Jay,
want.
there was not one black item on there.
I don't want that.
Wow. All
What
my
about
ancestors.
dessert? Oh, your ancestors.
Y'all all you two got the same ancestors as her. They all looking at all y'all, man.
Hey, looking at her.
They're looking dead at
actually,
her.
I'll make a special request.
Black power.
If I could
Mm-mm.
just have all of my Teletubbies with me for one last time.
Jay, do you understand how crazy you would look surrounded by Teletubbies eating your last meal?
It would be
With
the
her
All-
best
McDonald's
thing ever.
toy,
all
talking
the
to
guards
Mr. Whiskers,
would
I'm sure
sit
she'd be
there.
fine.
Man, all the guards sitting there would be like, now I understand why she's on death row.
Mhm.
That's what I said.
I don't care.
They're gonna
my
be
last
like, it
meal.
all makes sense. Because you're gonna be
But-
talking to every last one of them.
I'm gonna have a great time.
No, Jay, I want to follow up. Did you want dessert with any of those, or was that the caramel frap?
That was the caramel frap. Oh, and the honey
There's-
buns.
And
There's
what?
no way. I just heard.
Honey buns.
And the
I
honey
heard
buns.
caramel
I forgot
frap.
we threw honey buns in there.
I can't believe I just heard a caramel frap is a dessert.
It's sweet.
Yeah, coming
That's
from
not-
someone
it's
who
a
is
drink.
lactose intolerant.
Jay, you trying to defecate when you getting killed.
You will anyway, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's
But
naturally what the body does after they pass. So
Yeah, but it's gonna happen while it's happening.
It's gonna be
ooh,
Jay
there
just gonna
either
be
way.
sitting there. Then we're like, all right, we want to inject her in 3, 2. What is that smell?
Don't that come
And
after
Jay's
we
just
kill
gonna
her?
be sitting there laughing. And they're gonna be like, my God, is that you?
Mm-hmm.
And Jay's gonna be like, it was the
What's the accent?
strawberries.
Jalen, do you have like a vegetable that you like?
Yeah, I love broccoli.
Broccoli?
Yeah,
Yeah.
how do you like it?
cooked.
The look she gives. How do
You
you
know
like
that was,
it? Cooked. Like,
you know
Yeah.
that was my fault.
Yeah, we sprinkle what's it called?
The cheese.
tahini?
The chicken bouillon and like the
Oh.
broccoli.
Now you know
Okay.
black seasonings.
I'm black, y'all.
No,
Mm.
Jay.
Are you?
No.
Not according to the pie section.
It's one thing.
Mm.
Didn't hear what she said.
Nope.
Well, I said it's one thing.
Huh?
What? Did you say you said one thing? What's
I
the
said that
one
was
thing you
one
said?
thing. The sweet potato pie. It's
No,
only
and the
black
No,
peach
beans.
Jay,
cobbler.
I think whenever you discuss food, your black card dissipates. It don't even get removed. It just removes itself from the world.
Yeah, the moment
Wow.
it's like your black card is like, oh, they talking about food. I'm gonna come back later.
Mm-hmm.
God. And I'll be the first to admit I don't really have a black card in many categories of my life. But at least in food, it be loud and proud.
Ooh. In food, I got that for
Yeah.
sure.
That's food is like the most important part of Black culture, Jay.
That I would argue that's like the top.
Yeah.
Not necessarily, because I don't have a black card when it comes to music.
No, I
No,
mean,
I'm saying food is like the top.
Food's number one at least.
Okay.
Music's right behind it.
yeah.
Okay.
Which I will
They're
admit
almost
that
tied
Jay
for first
has.
place
You have that card. Congratulations. But
for music. Yes.
Yeah.
for food, you should be very
The thing that
disappointed in
keeps you
yourself.
alive.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm. Ooh. There was so many things I didn't expect this podcast.
Yeah. There's so many ways this podcast could have gone, and it's
Yeah.
miraculous that it didn't go in any of those directions.
Mm-mm.
Not even a little bit.
Nope.
Which makes me think that we should probably just not even get to the last topic we want
No,
to
we don't.
discuss.
No.
We're just
I'm
gonna leave that for
absolutely
the
over it.
next one. Because I don't
Yeah.
think I could handle that type of conversation with you.
I
right
can't.
Now, Jay.
Me either. I'm
I-
like
I
completely
know
done with you right now.
it's gonna be rough, but I've been through too much already.
I'm drained.
Mm.
I am like I'm literally like physically and emotionally drained right now. Like I could take a whole nap to
Mhm.
recover from this conversation.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
I don't know if I
recommend
should
it. You
feel-
might have a nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Mm.
Was that a shot?
Yeah,
Yes.
everything's gonna taste like caramel pie.
Yeah.
That's a nightmare.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Oh yeah, nope. If I gotta go to bed with that image in my head, Jay, you are definitely starting with the Rumpelstiltskin original
Mhm.
story.
Now
Oh,
you're gonna
yeah.
get a bunch of invoices from our therapist.
For sure.
We should do that for a podcast one day.
Do what?
Read the
Then
the Grimm's fairy tale stuff.
Oh,
Oh,
you're not ready for that.
you're not.
But it'll be good. It'll be good content.
you're gonna be like, I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Yeah.
Jay, when you start dating a person, is like every other date gonna be McDonald's?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It's gonna be back in the box.
Where is your first date? Where do you want your first date to be?
Jack in the
David
Box.
Busters.
She already said Dave and Buster's, but like then
was Dave
other
and
date she
Buster's?
brought up was more like activities. I'm talking about when you want to go somewhere and get some food. How often are we gonna end up at McDonald's?
Not that often. I don't go to McDonald's often.
Really? Because you seem to always be talking about some Happy Meals.
I don't know. Probably Wobble Grill.
Didn't you say that made your stomach hurt the last time I talked to you?
'Cause
Oh, I
ate
forgot.
that.
Everything makes
Lies.
your stomach hurt. Sorry.
Don't
I
have
ate-
too
I
many
ate it
strawberries.
Mm.
Don't have
Well,
too many pineapples.
Actually, that's probably the reason why her stomach hurt. Because she eats so many strawberries.
I don't know where.
Ooh, Jay.
Just made me tired all over.
I just-
Well,
I don't know what to say.
I guess that's it, y'all.
Yep,
Thank y'all
That's
for-
definitely it.
Yeah.
we really should have ended this long before we had any type of questions for you.
Yeah. I don't even know why we even said that. You shouldn't have even said nothing when we meant the sweet potato pie.
Yeah.
You said,
Jay, you
I
really
never had
gotta
it.
start learning
You-
to lie more.
I
when
didn't
you're
Exactly.
talking
know.
Don't
about
say
food.
anything.
I didn't know I was gonna
You
bring out
should
this
know by
kind of
this point
reaction.
the amount of times we got on you about stuff.
She didn't know we were gonna have this type of reaction. What'd you
Yeah.
expect us to do? When you up in here talking about I'm black, but I ain't never had no sweet potato pie or peach cobbler. But
Yeah.
y'all ever had some caramel pie
Yeah. Some pecan. That's
from Walmart?
delicious.
It's the best. Goodness gracious, Jay.
Goodness.
Well, y'all, listeners out there,
Get on her. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Let her
Attack.
have it.
Troll this woman.
if you guys agree or disagree from what has been said, go ahead and tell us about it in the comments down below.
They won't agree.
Especially all our black fans. Let her have it.
Thank
Not
y'all.
even the black fans. Just what order do you feel like you should really eat pies? Because yours is out of whack, Jay.
Mm-hmm.
Yo pie order is atrocious. There's like a way to eat pie flavors, and that was not it.
Well, how about y'all show me? Give me some
It's
pie
too
to
late.
eat and I'll eat.
It's too late. You've
Mhm.
gotten some caramel pie that was not even on any of our radars. Your taste buds is gone. It's too late.
Mm.
Get yourself some sweet potato pie, like you said.
Some
I'm definitely
peach
be
cobbler,
following
too.
up with you tomorrow. Make sure you did it because
You know
It's
what?
just really
I want
sad.
let that be the first topic when we come back for the next podcast.
yes,
Let's talk about your thoughts on that sweet potato pie. And if we have enough space in between, I want some peach cobbler thrown in there as well.
I even get pizza.
Now, when you eat peach cobbler, I don't know what you just said, and I don't think I want to. When you
Move
eat
on.
peach cobbler, heat it up and have yourself some vanilla ice cream.
Where
French
even get it
vanilla.
from?
Huh?
From the store?
Okay, that's the type of
Yeah.
stuff you gotta get like homemade. Though
The
Peach cobbler.
cobbler.
I mean,
Yeah,
you can
there's
get
some
it.
good. Yeah, there's some
but
good peach cobbler that
I'm
isn't
gonna have
from
my mom
home.
make some for you.
Please do.
Oh.
My
Show
mom
her
makes
the
some
way.
bomb peach cobbler.
They should make it some in Yosemite.
No. Oh, perfect. Yes, I
Get the
think.
vlog camera. Get the vlog camera at
Mhm.
Yosemite.
No,
I think
Where
she,
she
I
do
think
this
she is making
challenge.
peach cobbler. I forgot about that. I think I don't know if it's like a sure thing, but if she do,
Come on,
You're in
Anaya.
for a
I'm
treat.
gonna need the whole video to come out when she tried that
Oh yeah,
stuff.
because we're gonna be
Ooh.
vlogging. That's for sure. I'm videotaping that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Which means you cannot hide your reaction one bit, Jay.
You
Mhm.
cannot.
And the way
Anyways.
your face is, you already know that you not gonna like it. That's what your face is telling me. You already know in your soul that you gonna think it's the nastiest thing you have ever eaten. I see you, Jay.
I'm gonna try it.
Mm-mm.
What more can I do?
You can't even keep a straight face when you lie
'Cause
to
this
me
is
like
funny.
this, Jay.
This is hilarious.
No, you don't know what was funny? Your last meal. Oh, the comedy show. Okay, between your Little Caesars, your honey buns, and your strawberries, and your chicken tenders, and your McNuggets with a toy, that was comedy.
Mhm.
You
Don't
eat
forget the dessert.
cobbler should
my
be a very
Teletubbies.
normal subject. It should be nothing at all. Should be another Tuesday. Okay.
Fine. I'm going to eat it, y'all. Okay,
Just not gonna like it.
I am.
I just know you're going to be like, it's all right.
Yeah,
That's gonna be code
it's
for it. Ooh,
alright.
it's nasty.
You
Mhm.
can already feel it.
I
She's gonna
swear,
give
if
it a
you
it's
talk
alright.
about the texture of any of it, because I realize you kind of like a texture person when you eat foods too. If you say any of that stuff was too soggy or slimy, we gonna have a bigger
Mhm.
problem than already, Jay.
Oh, I know
Mhm.
she's going to talk about the sliminess. I know.
She doesn't like textures. She doesn't like certain textures. I know peach cobbler,
Oh,
especially a la mode and warm. She ain't gonna like it. It's not who
Where
she
did
is.
we go wrong?
Just
I
not
don't
who she
know.
is.
It's not my fault, y'all.
Oh, Jay, can you just end this for us?
I've
Yes,
been
please.
trying
Man.
to.
Just kill us.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for listening to this podcast. I appreciate y'all. Go ahead and give us a like on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. We also have a visual of this on YouTube at Unnecessary Commentary Pod. Thank y'all for listening. And before we leave, I have one joke for y'all.
Lord.
Can I say just kill us?
Okay. What's better than winning the gold medal at the Paralympics?
Jay, I feel like this joke isn't gonna be appropriate.
Walking. All right, y'all. Goodbye.
What did I say?
What?
Jalen? Jalen.
Did she say? Okay. Okay. Okay.
We're leaving, y'all. We are leaving. She didn't mean to say that. Please
Goodbye.
don't come for us. We're so sorry. Goodbye.